Body to body, cheek to cheek, no much more. Hi friends, my name is Courtney. If this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Please be sure to hit that subscribe button so you are the first to know when I post new videos. Now that spring is officially here, summer is not too far away, which means the weather is going to get warmer and warmer. So, I don't know about you, but I know me personally, I do sweat and perspire when it's really warm out. So I try to stay away from wearing really heavy makeup in really warm weather. So I wanted to share with you my everyday spring makeup look that doesn't require too many steps, doesn't require a ton of products, and is not too heavy on the face. So if you're interested, keep watching. First thing I'm gonna do, and don't judge me, it is a little dirty, but I am going in with the Unseen Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 40. This is basically gonna be my primer for today. It's the Supergoop, actually, the brand. I love this stuff. I kind of mix between this one and my Becca, but I wanted to try this one today just because it's spring and it's sunny out. So I'm doing my best to put as much sunscreen on as I can. And guys, I cannot tell you how annoyed I am. Like this pimple, up to this point, like for the last week, I've had clear skin, perfect skin, and then the day I want to film, I get a pimple. Like, do you ever have something so important? I mean, this is important, but like maybe like a wedding or a photo shoot or anything like that, and like you get a pimple? It is so annoying. So I digress, but we're gonna keep going. Today I'm also using a Black-owned brand. It's called the Lip Bar, and it's just a tint. It's a 3-in-1 tinted skin condition, and I'm using it in Honey Dip. I will say with Tinted Moisturizer, you can apply it with your fingers directly, or you can apply it with a brush. For this purpose, I am gonna use a brush to keep it a little cleaner and not as messy. So I'm gonna just put a little bit on the back of my hand. And again, with Tinted Moisturizer, it's not going to have a full coverage and or medium coverage. So do keep that in mind. It's gonna be a tint, exactly. So it's going to basically just cover enough, but you're going to be able to see through it as well. So, and it goes on super smooth. And you can even tell already, like, you can't even tell the difference, I don't think, between my skin and the tint. I've noticed with Tinted Moisturizer, it does take a little while to like settle in. So on the camera right now, it might look a little off colored, but I guarantee by the end of the video, it kind of like sets into your skin. Now moving on to eyebrows, there are two options, either doing your eyebrows or not doing them. So depending on your personal preference, some people are really comfortable with going just natural without their eyebrows done, others are not. For me personally, when I'm kind of doing the makeup, no makeup, look like I put a little effort in, I actually don't plan on doing my eyebrows. So what I typically do is just add brow gel. However, I will still do my eyebrows off camera and post it so you can see what this look looks like with eyebrows done versus not done. So like I said, I'm going in today with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. Just looks like this. I'm just gonna go in and kind of just brush the brow gel through my eyebrows. I know I wasn't blessed with bushy eyebrows, but I know I'm also comfortable just going out with my natural eyebrows. So again, entirely up to you. Just know that you don't have to go full extreme or the exact opposite. Next up, I'm gonna go in with concealer. Now I'm gonna use today the NARS Amande, my kind of go-to if you don't know by now. So with concealer, when it comes to Tinted Moisturizer, it's not only great for under eyes, but also any blemishes that you might want to cover up that the tint didn't really cover. So for me, I'm going to go in under my eyes. But I'm also going to cover up just a couple blemishes that I noticed. I've already gone in and dampened this beauty blender. This is a brand new one, as you can see. How pretty are they when you like first get them and then you start using them and they just get ugly. Anyways, so I'm gonna go in, same process, dab, blend it into my skin. Hopefully you can also start to see that the tint itself is setting in and basically looks like my skin itself. Now the next step is an entirely optional step. You do not have to do it. I repeat, you do not have to do it. I personally like to go in and set the face and make sure it kind of stays in place for as long as possible. So I'm going in with the MAC Studio Fix NW45. I'm using this big fluffy brush. This one is a large powder brush from Sephora, I want to say. And I'm just going to go in very little, just not a lot, and I'm literally pushing it into my skin. I'm not swiping, I'm just dabbing it into my skin. Now going in with the same NARS Amande that I used as concealer under my eyes and on blemishes, I like to also go in with that on my eyelid. So just a couple dots. And you can even go in with an index finger and just kind of blend it out. You can even leave it like this. I think it gives the eyelids a little bit of color. And if you do have maybe uneven skin tone, this helps as well. You can definitely leave the concealer as is. It kind of gives your eyes a little touch of color, but I'm gonna go in with this MAC Uninterrupted eyeshadow. It's a nude for any women of color. You won't really notice the drastic color, but I think it just wakes up the eyes, brightens them just a touch, because again, this is more of a makeup, no makeup look. So you don't want anything too crazy to begin with. So if you are comfortable with leaving them just with the concealer, that's great. If you're not, then just get a color that is close to your skin tone and just apply that onto your eyelids. Now onto the eyes, I'm going to prep them with my Smashbox Photofinish Lash Primer. I just want to look like I've done a little bit, but nothing over the top. So for me, that means just applying mascara on the top and bottom, and then I'm good to go. So we're gonna let that dry just for a moment. And while we do that, I'm gonna go in and do my cheeks. Today I'm using the MAC Sweet as Cocoa blush. All right, now that the primer has dried a bit, I'm going in with the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. And you can already see just how long they look. I actually really like this mascara. I just stumbled upon it probably in the last month or so, but I really like it. I'm always down to try new mascaras, so if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know. This one in particular is not waterproof. For those of you who prefer, or for those of you who maybe like sweat a little bit like I do easily in the spring and summer, you might want to do a waterproof, but I don't know, I've never really gotten into like the waterproof mascaras personally. And honestly guys, that's like the bulk of the look right here. Like it's so easy. I wish I had timed it. It's probably under 10 minutes. The last thing, and I think it's under 10 minutes because I didn't do my eyebrows, but the last thing that I would typically do anyways is just my lips. I am going in today with Makeup Forever in Rouge Artist Natural N28. This pretty purplish plum color. And I am using my Colourpop, Shayla Colourpop Lippie Pencil in BFF4. So I'm just gonna line my lips. All right guys, so this is what my face looks like completed without my eyebrows done. You can see like it's not over the top, but still looks like I've done a little something something. I'm now gonna quickly do my eyebrows so you can compare what it looks like without the eyebrows done versus what it looks like with eyebrows. So I will be right back. All right, so this is what my face looks like with eyebrows done. You can obviously see a drastic difference. Again, that added on about 5-6 minutes. It can really go either way. It is entirely up to you, entirely up to what you're comfortable with. At the end of the day, you are still beautiful, and makeup is just going to accentuate your natural beauty, so always remember that. So I guarantee you don't want to be spending too much time doing a full face of makeup, so I strongly suggest taking the steps that I used today and trying them on your own. I hope this video was valuable. I hope that you maybe picked up a tip or two. And if you did, please let me know in the comments below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next video.